Horoscope for May 11th, 2021. Like this video and write a comment before watching. It helps create new videos every day. Aries. With Mercury in your communications sector until the 28th. Dear Aries, you're in particularly good shape for learning, studying, communicating, and connecting. Even so, you may want to watch for an overly intellectual approach in your conversations with Venus about to turn retrograde in the same sector. Watch. 2. For being too busy to truly relax. If you consciously work on keeping your wits about you and avoiding mental strain or stress, you can benefit from gathering information and learning interesting things. Today, your eye for details is excellent, although it's best not to make big decisions due to several planetary shifts occurring around the same time. A Mercury-Saturn trine offers a feeling of groundedness through communications with relatives or acquaintances, friends, or even yourself. Through journaling, positive feedback can fuel your motivation to do your best and your confidence and enthusiasm. Taurus. Today can be excellent for taking some mental detours. Dear Taurus, it can be invigorating to entertain new ideas and some positivity. Creative thinking can lead to important ideas or discoveries. In these last couple of days with Mercury in your sign, and with Mercury in especially good form today and tomorrow, be sure to communicate your ideas and wishes. Topics of conversation or thoughts and musings can be deeper and more serious than usual, but also very positive and uplifting. There can be inspiring ideas coming in, or you might enjoy communication that is food for thought. It's a good time for conversing, sharing, learning, and publishing. As the day advances, especially, it's better to be generous and forthcoming. Gemini. This can be a good idea day. Dear Gemini, particularly related to matters of the past and how to learn from and move past them. Others turn to you for advice. While private time is desirable and beneficial now, you can also feel some need to connect with others, so that you may end up playing a supportive, helpful role. Mercury is spending just a couple more days in the sign just behind yours, and will enter your sign soon. Before it does, it forms some strong aspects now, and you can benefit from seeing things more positively, or from releasing a burden. Advice and information flow naturally and brilliantly today, and you are willing to lend an ear to those who need it. The pipeline is open to your more spiritual or compassionate nature, and this lends an empathetic and considerate quality to your communications. Cancer. You are keeping your humor in perspective today, dear Cancer, and this benefits you across the board. Communications are positive and uplifting. New information can come in that helps you, or you can discover something that frames things entirely differently, in a positive way. There might be a conversation that opens up doors. Ideas generated with someone or about a relationship are winners now. You may be mapping out a long-term plan that is motivating and exciting. There is also good energy for developing your talents and handling your resources. Talking things through with a trusted friend can be satisfying. But with the moon in your work and health sector all day, you're also ready to get things done. Putting your life in order is a positive focus now. Leo. Today is strong for practical thinking, dear Leo, but also for positive interactions in a sense that you can manage things nicely. There can be exciting plans or a more positive attitude towards a work or health matter. Making plans and problem solving are in favor now. Work and career matters can thrive with a positive, generous approach. Ideas and methods for work, business, and health are in top shape. You feel more equipped to manage your practical affairs. But it's also a fine day for personal influence and reaching agreements. Pouring some extra energy into something that you genuinely enjoy seems most rewarding. You feel stronger and happier for it. The moon spends the day in your sector of joy, which is another sign that a spirit of enjoyment and generosity can solve many problems now. Virgo. Good energy is with you for sharing ideas and insights today. Dear Virgo, your thinking might frequently turn to unusual places or ideas, simply because you're craving a little more from life on a mental level. It's a good time for solving problems, talking things through, and troubleshooting. You might devise the strategies or steps to improve your current situation. There is a stronger ability to take daily affairs in stride, particularly after a conversation and a solid session of thinking things through. Your ruler, Mercury, harmonizes with Pluto, and later, Jupiter. And this is wonderful energy for presenting ideas, expressing yourself, and getting a good feel for future trends. Making long-term plans can be both successful and enjoyable now. While your thoughts and ideas are big, the moon spends the day in your home and family sector, suggesting you'd rather stick with familiar activities even if your mind is going somewhere exotic. Libra. The moon spends the day in your privacy sector. Dear Libra, suggesting a need for some form of retreat or escape from the usual. A Venus-Neptune square can point to some ambiguity that interferes with your personal enjoyment in spots. However, uncertainty surrounding your work, duties, or schedules can be part of this. You are more compassionate but also somewhat vulnerable now if you're highly emotionally invested in an idea or belief. Be sure to take care of yourself while you take care of everyone else and avoid overcommitting out of guilt. It is not easy to focus on practical matters today, as your thinking is more fanciful and creative than mechanical just for now. Try not to schedule overly demanding activities if this is possible. For what needs your attention, narrowing down tasks is best. Scorpio. If you're emotionally invested in something now, dear Scorpio, you may not be the best judge of the situation. With a Venus-Neptune square active now, it's challenging to see a person or relationship clearly. It can also be hard to get a firm commitment from someone or definite answers to your questions. And it's probably best not to make final decisions right now since waiting things out makes better sense. We tend to misread a situation today. And even you, with your perceptiveness, can do so if you're emotionally involved. This is about wishful thinking influencing your vision. Watch for taking shortcuts that are costly in the long run. Your mood is generous, however, and it's a good time to enjoy an escape or imaginative activity. The moon spends the day in your social sector, boosting your optimism. Sagittarius. Practical matters capture your attention more than usual today, dear Sagittarius, and your longer-term goals are in mind with the moon's move to the top of your solar chart. Still, you are also thinking in progressive, forward-looking terms, and this is especially helpful to you now. You're not afraid to draw on your intuition as you focus on your duties or practical affairs. You are in no way afraid of controversy as a rule, but today you wisely worked around it, as you do all other distractions. It's an excellent time for thinking in terms of technological upgrades, improved methods, and innovative approaches. You could also be bringing new ideas and twists to old ideas with a great success. Capricorn. With the moon's move into your solar 9th house, dear Capricorn, it's a time for seeking out mind-expanding experiences that broaden your horizons in some way. However big or small, you seek freedom in your communications, and you enjoy sharing your ideas with others. Although you tend to go your own way no matter the feedback, you possess a stronger than usual sense for what will work and thrive. So pay attention to new ideas that come to you now and in the coming days, since they can be very worth your while. This moon transit emphasizes your need for some non-routine stimulation. Life shouldn't become too predictable now for the best results. New or improved avenues for creativity can open up. You can also be quite drawn to healing techniques and self-improvement. Aquarius. Today's good for accessing your inner wisdom and putting your powers of observation to work. Dear Aquarius, the moon in your intimacy sector stimulates your need to look for the layers of situations and people rather than taking things at face value. Its harmony with Uranus gives you a sense that you're making progress, and there can be a sense of an emotional release or relief from a burden. You can be excited about making changes in your home or with family. Thinking in terms of innovation, new technologies and methods, and upgrades can be in focus and a benefit now. Letting go of old family conditioning or unhealthy ties to the past are themes. You are opening up to new methods and ideas while at the same time honoring the tried and true. And this suits you just fine right now. Pisces. The moon moves into your partnership sector today. Dear Pisces, you gravitate towards activities that feed your desire to feel connected to the world around you today. Others' input helps you clarify your own position. Even if you're not in agreement, it simply gets you thinking. It's a great day for getting to know someone better through conversation or for learning another side of the story. There is a strong energy with you for learning and work on improving a system or project in your life. Don't be discouraged if you find yourself moody on a matter over the coming days, as ups and downs are par for the course, and they may end up leading to a better final result. People are very much drawn to your unique way of thinking. In turn, you're able to see others' perspectives easily, and understanding is a wonderful form of support.